Hi guys. So tonight's quote is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. This quote is one of those that I hold very close to my heart. And this is a quote that you should also. I could be wrong. And the quote goes as, "Do your work and I shall know you. Do your work and you shall reinforce yourself." What does Ralph Waldo Emerson mean? It means that when you do your work, you continue to do your work, and people will start noticing who you are. People will know who you are based on the work that you do. So you're known for something. Like for me, I make clothes. I make menswear, or a specific type of streetwear that is, well, a specific niche. So as I do my work, people will know that the stuff that I make will know me by my work, which is my clothes, my designs, and everything. Or if someone reads a lot, or take Sam Walton for an example. He is known as the Walmart guy or the super discounter. And yeah, and not only that, the second part it says, "Do your work and you shall reinforce yourself." As a sample maker, when I was practicing how to become a better pattern maker, or just generally become better at doing, oh my god, at generally become better at sewing and drafting stuff. I came to this realization where as I do this more and more, I know more of how I learn. I become more of my confidence start building because of what I do. I start learning how I operate in stress, during stressful situations, during good times, and I am kind of stuffy. It happens at night a lot, so I'm gonna sound really weird. And and I think this is something that a lot of the greatest people, or the most skilled, or even a lot of the most successful people in the world possess, because they focus so much on what they do that maybe they know it, or if they don't know it, that their personality, the potential of who they can become, slowly surfaces. And not only that, as they do it more and more, there's more, like, they realize there's certain things that they have to improve on, or they have to learn. It's the idea that you can't have what you don't understand. So in order to have what you want, you have to understand it, you have to learn how to get good at it, and as you learn to get good at it, you start to uncover layers that you don't even know that you have. You start to reveal potential that you don't even know that you have, and you also not only that, your strengths and potentials, but you also reveal your weaknesses that you never knew was there. By doing your work constantly, you basically reveal the things that you don't even know you don't know. Your hidden strength, your hidden weaknesses, and along the way you have more of an idea of what you need to improve. And I think the most important thing is you learn how you learn, or how it is you manage, because when I was learning my craft, I realized there are certain ways it doesn't work. So little by little, I shift my method of working. First, it was like 90 minutes, and then 30 minutes off, and then realize, and then I'm like, you know what, that doesn't work, or it didn't stick. So that 90 minutes become a whole day, and I don't even know it, and I didn't know time, and I didn't even know that time just whoosh, right, and so it was a flow. Mikhail Csikszentmihalyi, I think he's a psychologist, I forgot. He was mentioned in Happiness Hypothesis by Jonathan Haidt, where he talks about a flow. So by doing what you do, you learn your flow. And when you learn that flow, I believe that flow is something that you actually is a transitive thing, where you apply it to other parts of your life, and because you know how you learn, you apply this method to other things in life. Obviously, it's not like 100% that way for everything, and so in that, not only that, when you learn that, is a permanent. It becomes a like a 80% permanent trait that you have, and now you know how you find your flow. So a lot of things become easier. Uh, what else? And when Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Do your work and you shall reinforce yourself," what he meant is that you have to keep doing this to keep up with the flow, to keep up with this newfound skill that you have, or your newfound skills, your newfound way of learning, and not only that, during this you'll learn devotion, discipline, diligence. You become more decisive about what you gotta do, because as you experiment more, you also experiment more. As you experiment more, you'll come across mistakes, what work and what doesn't work. This can be applied to everything in life. And then, when it's time for you to make decisions about other things, you have a more of a quicker mental grasp on what works for you and what doesn't. Especially when it comes to leading someone, right? Leading people. You start to have this sympathy, that ability to understand how they, well, I don't think you can completely understand, but you understand that they need their space to allow them to do the thing their own way, right? It happens a lot, and I'm squeezing blood off this cut I have right here. It's a cut from a staple. Yeah, that's about it. So the quote again is, "Do your work, and I shall know you," meaning people will identify you for your work or what you're known for. At my work, or at the place I work at, I am known as the menswear guy that makes his own clothes and wears his own clothes. And Ralph Waldo Emerson's second part of the quote is, "Do your work and you shall reinforce yourself." If you keep doing your work, you learn how you learn the confidence that you need, or you uncover your own weaknesses and strength that you don't even know that you have, and you find your flow or your zone, and most importantly, you reinforce it by keep doing it. It's like exercising a muscle. So, done.